Hemant sir, thank you so much for talking to Digital Terminal. We are a trade publication and we would like to know more about Delta at the Infocom. So thanks for the opportunity first.
Okay, let me give you a small brief on Delta. Delta is a $11 billion plus company which is headquartered out of Taiwan. In India, we exist as a 100% subsidiary of Delta, and we are in different businesses. We are basically carrying all the different product lines of Delta, and display happens to be one of them. So in India, we are having a turnover of close to about 2,000 crores, and we hope to grow to a much higher turnover in the times to come, because we are setting up a huge plant in Krishnagiri, which is on a ground of about 120 acres.
Right, sir. So when we are entering at Infocom, you have the biggest role. So you have invested a lot in putting up the product here. So how is the response so far?
The response is phenomenal, because we have the largest display which is to be seen in Infocom.
Yeah, we can see that.
Yeah.
No one has this kind of display.
Yeah, this is basically, we want to ensure that everybody remembers us as the largest display provider in India. We also have a history of leading the video wall business in both DLP, LCD and the LED video wall categories. We have, I think, almost about 1,000 installations in the active LED arena in India, which is probably the largest in India, and I believe we are the top brand as far as the video walls is concerned in all the categories.
Right. So in recent times we have heard, because of being a media, we used to get the news about a biggest installation you did. So can you highlight one, two larger installation you did in recent time?
We have some large installations in India. If you talk about it, almost 80% smart cities, command and control rooms have been done by Delta, which in itself is a big achievement. Apart from this, we are also very strongly present in power and utilities, broadcast, metros, railways, and many other installations we've done.
Okay. So the major focus for your brands remains which segment, like enterprise, SMEs, or the?
Our major focus is government, because our products are not so cheap. We are not at the low end of the market. We are actually at the top end of the market, and being expensive, not many corporates also would like to invest in high price products. Mainly government, who is interested, because government is going into a lot of high tech projects, spending money, a lot of infrastructure building is happening. So government happens to be one of our prime customers.
Okay. And sir, our readers and our viewers would like to know about your sales model. So how do you sell in India? You have a distribution network, or you directly, your sales team sells to the customer?
We don't have a direct sales model. We are basically approaching the market through a network of channel partners, through a network of associates and system integrators. System integrators, both big and small.
Right. So is there any criteria you're looking, as you said that your customer is, the government is the major focus where you're looking on. So the customer should have experience of selling to governments. What criteria you look on for the new partner?
There are different criteria. There is not one criteria which you can apply to all the partners.
But a basic interest you can share, that this person should be like...
That person should be in the audiovisual domain, should have the right sales and service team, and should definitely have a clientele which is loyal to that partner. Then only we can start to do business with the customer.
Right, sir. So I can see the solution what you are displaying here is not easy to train them, because it needs a lot of infrastructure and a place to educate them. So how do you keep on educating your partners? These are the innovations.
We do regular trainings of partners. Now, because of COVID, most trainings are mostly online, but we do also conduct physical training, which is a face-to-face training, and then we also show different products installed in our demo rooms and experience centers to our prospective channel partners.
Okay, so last thing I would like to know, not second last one I have, this is about trend. So you are being veteran in this industry. So how do you see the trend in India when it comes to adoption of large display? What technology they are using? And
I believe the trend for the future in public information displays is definitely active LED or direct view LED, as some people like to call it. But for the control rooms, we are still looking at DLP rear projection technology, because that is supposed to be the most reliable and a long-term proven technology.
Right. And so last thing I would like to, because there are customers who are looking to meet you.
Yeah.
I'll just leave you with a one mark because service is very important, and I believe that you are taking care of your loyal customers with a good service support. So can you share something about your service initiatives or the service guarantee or assurance you share to your partners?
Normally, for all our control room customers, which are critical 24/7 applications, we ensure that our customer gets a 24/7 service, so that their installation is not down even for maybe 1 hour.
Okay.
Most of our installations for control room have built-in redundancies. So if one part of the installation fails, the other part automatically takes over. So for example, the controller is redundant, the cube themselves are redundant. So the display is redundant.
Right.
So and then we support very well with a lot of spare stock at our warehouse, and we also have a team of many engineers who are covering the entire range of entire geography with their presence. We've got presence across India.
Okay. So I would conclude this discussion, but with your small message
Yeah.
to your partners, to the who will be watching this video, what is your message for them?
My message is, whenever you are going to the customer or trying to tie up with OEM, look for quality. Don't look for price. Price is very short term, but good quality is always long term. And if the partners wish to build their own brands, then it cannot be on the basis of cheap price. It has to be on the basis of high quality products. That's the only way India can grow. If we keep selling cheap products bought from China, India will never grow. We will always be dependent on China. So let's try and sell high quality, expensive products. So instead of going for a downward spiral, we go for an upward spiral. We will be able to make more money. We will be able to pay better salaries to our employees. Their standard of living will increase, and slowly, I'm sure, we will be having the same standards of living like Europe and the US. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You left with a very fantastic message with the partners that the quality is the key to succeed, and I'm sure that this message reaches to the partners.
Sure. Thank you, guys.
Thanks for the
Thank you.
opportunity.
Thank you. Okay.